The number you are about to hear is not a misprint. 9 runs off 11 balls. In the power play. In the modern IPL. And honestly, nobody expected that from a captain fighting for survival. While other openers are walking out with a license to destroy, targeting boundaries from ball 1, Ruturaj Gaikwad decided to play old-school anchor on a dry Chepauk track. The result? Chennai Super Kings are now staring at the exit door, while Sunrisers Hyderabad and Gujarat Titans have officially punched their tickets to the IPL 2026 playoffs. This match at the MA Chidambaram Stadium was high-octane drama from start to finish. SRH chased down 180 with 5 wickets in hand and a hole over to spare, leaving the sea of yellow in absolute silence. MS Dhoni actually made it to the ground for the first time this season, but that stubborn calf injury kept him on the sidelines, forcing him to watch his team get systematically dismantled on their own turf. And here is where it gets interesting. CSK won the toss and decided to bat because the pitch looked dry and slow. Sanju Samson gave them a blistering launchpad, firing 27 off just 13 balls. Then Urval Patel smashed a couple of big sixes, looking dangerous before throwing it away yet again. But the real story of the power play was Gaikwad. He just could not time the ball. Getting stuck on 9 off 11 in the first 6 overs is criminal in this era. He ended up with a sluggish 15 off 21 balls, the lowest individual contribution by any opener this season at the time of their team crossing the 100 mark. It is not that he is out of form, he is CSK's second highest run getter. He just seems to be in total denial about how power plays work now. But wait, because this is the moment nobody talks about. While Gaikwad, Urval, and Shivam Dubey crawled to a combined 54 off 52 balls, Kartik Sharma injected life into the innings with a quick-fire 32 off 19 deliveries. Then walked in Dewald Brevis. This kid is a whole spectacle. He takes a knee before stepping onto the turf like a proper hero entry. But his strike rate this season was a poor 122.22 coming into this game. SRH choked CSK completely, allowing just 2 boundaries in a 5-over block through the middle phase. CSK desperately needed their star boy to deliver, and Brevis finally stepped up. He targeted Nitish Kumar Reddy in the 14th over, smashing a 4 and a 6, setting himself up for a crucial 44 off 27 balls. He read the slower short balls beautifully, pulling and cutting into the fence to guide CSK to a fighting 187. And then everything changed during the defense. CSK coach Stephen Fleming was spotted in an intense mid-innings chat with left-arm spinner Akil Hossain, figuring out a plan to stop SRH's dangerous left-handed brigade. It looked like Hossain wanted to angle it away before bringing one back to crash the stumps. It did not play out perfectly, but Hossain did remove the dangerous Abhishek Sharma just 2 balls into their matchup. Spencer Johnson and Mukesh Chaudhary were breathing fire, cranking the speed gun past 140 km per hour, the exact opposite of how SRH bowled. They even removed Travis Head early. Here is the thing though. The match winner for SRH was not a furious blitzkrieg. It was a masterclass in grit from Ishan Kishan. He forged a massive 75-run partnership off 41 balls with Heinrich Klaasen. When Klaasen walked out, SRH still needed 125 runs off 74 balls on a sticky, sluggish pitch. CSK spinners Akil Hossain and Noor Ahmad were choking the runs. But Klaasen played a ridiculous counter-attacking innings, smoking 47 off 26 balls with a strike rate of 181. He was in total control of 81% of the balls he faced on a track where everyone else struggled. Spencer Johnson dropped him on 18 at deep square leg, and that 1 over changed everything. Klaasen made them pay before Noor finally got him, earning fiery send-offs from Samson and Urval. That 1 over from Klaasen gave Ishan Kishan the perfect cushion to anchor. Kishan brought up a gritty half-century off 37 balls, eventually finishing with a magnificent 70 off 47 deliveries, decorated with 7 boundaries and 3 sixes. It was not his usual flamboyant self, it was pure determination, punishing every loose ball using his lightning-fast hands off his pads. Even when Nitish Kumar Reddy failed to contribute and Kishan fell in the penultimate over, the job was done. SRH needed just 6 runs. On the final ball of the 19th over, Smaran Ravichandran smashed Anshul Kamboj for a boundary to wrap up a 5-wicket win with a whole over to spare. Let's talk about the real tactical genius here, Pat Cummins. On a Chepauk pitch custom-built to neutralize his express pace, the SRH skipper put on a clinic, taking 3 for 28 in 4 overs. He exploited his matchup against Samson, utilized deadly slower balls, and removed Gaikwad and the dangerous Kartik Sharma. He and Saqib Hussain, who bowled 18 slower balls out of his 24, completely cracked the code on this surface. This defeat leaves CSK on the absolute brink of elimination, while SRH celebrate playoff qualification. If you want this kind of raw IPL breakdown every single day, not just regular match summaries but deep, tactical fan analysis, hit subscribe right now. We cover every single controversy, every tactical shift, and every massive finish on Sports Review. Now, I want to know your honest thoughts in the comments. Is Ruturaj Gaikwad's old-school batting approach hurting CSK's top order, or is the middle order failing to back him up? Let me know below. What a scene at Chepauk. Pat Cummins masterminded a clinical away win, Ishan Kishan showed elite composure, and CSK are officially mathematically sweating on their survival. The race to the playoffs is heating up, and things are looking incredibly dark for the defending champions.